Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly energy update, and this is for the week of August 28th through September 4th. Although these videos are timeless, so if you have come across this video outside of that time frame, I would still trust your intuition and that it brought you here for messages. If you are watching this during that period, wow, this week on September 4th at the end of the week, Mars joins the retrograde parade that's going on because all of the planets, except for Venus, will be in either their pre-shadow of their retrograde or in the middle of their retrograde. So Venus being direct, all our love lessons are still kind of focused outwardly, while all the rest of the planets, every other area of our life, are pointing us inward for this reflective period to understand things. So what does this Mars retrograde energy bring in for us? Well, Mars is known as the planet of the god of war, but it is focusing on the masculine energy part for this retrograde. We are kind of drawn to reflect on that. The men in our lives, like our fathers, those in authority over us, even brothers, cousins, anyone that had this masculine energy in our lives. And with Mars actually being in the sign of Gemini, Gemini really has to do with communication. And so I feel like what we're being drawn into for this period is a new way of communicating with those masculine energies in our lives. We, of course, are going to ask for this reading, just, creator, spirit, universe, what can we do with this Mars retrograde energy? So we'll definitely look into that. So September 4th is when the Mars retrograde pre-shadow begins, and we'll start to feel the energy of the retrograde almost on day one. And as we get closer to when it actually goes full retrograde on October 30th, then we move into that strong energy period from October 30th to January 11th of next year. That's as long as Mars is going to be in full retrograde. Then when it goes direct on January 11th, for a couple months, all the way up to March 16th, is when we're going to be in the post-shadow. And that's more of a reflective period of what did we learn during this pre-shadow and retrograde period when Mars was in Gemini, and what are we going to do with that? So that is the kind of information that we're going to be looking into here as we pull this reading. But before we jump in there, I did want to make sure you were aware, I'm right in the middle of having a YouTube subscriber marathon where my goal is to reach over 1,000 YouTube subscribers or more, of course. And when I reach that amount, I am going to be giving away 10 free 1-hour personal readings to 10 lucky individuals. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I would really appreciate you consider doing so, because once I reach that, I'll put out a special video on how you can actually sign up for that drawing. But also in the meantime, I'm putting out kind of weekly another special giveaway. So I have put a link down below to my giveaway playlist. I also put links to the specific videos, whichever is more convenient for you, because there still is time to sign up for my first giveaway, which is a free 30-minute recorded personal reading. And then the second giveaway that I just put out last Friday is for a hedge of peace and love. So if you want to know more about what those are, and if you want to sign up for those, check those out below too. I'll also throw the link to the playlist at the end of the video. It'll appear here in one of the corners at the end. So I'm excited for those giveaways, and I'm also going live each weekend, and I'm going to go intermittently too on kind of like Facebook and Instagram, but I am going live on YouTube on Friday evenings at 11:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Yep, and then going over into midnight into the next morning. And then on Saturday at noon and Saturday and Sunday at noon, I'm going live on YouTube as well. So if you want to check any of that out, just keep an eye on my Facebook, my Instagram, and Twitter, because I do put out the advertisements of when those things are happening and other information as well. All right, so enough of all that. Let's jump in to your reading and see what we can do with this Mars retrograde energy. All right, Aries, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Into the Lonely Woods deck. And any of the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. We'll give these a shuffle, and we'll see what Creator and Spirit would like you to know about this Mars retrograde energy. So for our Aries, our mighty, fiery Aries, what would you like them to know? All right. So you have a time for healing. Definitely perfect here for this not alone time, but this reflection time is ideal for healing. So perfect for this. Yeah, and it is a time, it mentions time specifically. So at times, amidst the travails of the world, we find ourselves keening for the soft touch of the healer, of one who knows the right way to bring back to life the dimming light within our souls. The healer's touch may feel far from you, but if you take a moment and allow the ancient ones to come to you, you will feel a tender hand upon your brow, offering you the energy of the universe. Wow. Allow yourself to be restored by this ancient form of blessing and healing, even if human hands are far away right now. Imagine, close those weary eyes, know the ancient ones are with you, and let them reweave the fibers of light that make you into the being of radiance you so truly are. Wow. I love that. I just want to show you that again. What a beautiful picture. And then we're also going to pull here from the numerology guidance cards, see what they would like to add to that. But it is beautiful. Definitely a time of healing, of connecting to the ancient ones. What a message. Just knowing that the whole spiritual world that is so full of beings of unconditional love and light are so eager to minister to you, some healing and some transformation. So what else for our Aries? What else do you want them to know about this energy, please? Okay. Yeah. And then you have health. So healing and health. So there's this focus during this Mars retrograde for this beautiful healing in so many different levels. It's going to be different for every single one of you, of course, because it is a general reading, but there is this emphasis on mental health, physical health, emotional health, spiritual health, and that the ancestors, those ancient ones, are so ready to assist you in this. And we're also going to pull a card here from the Power of Surrender. See what else they would like to add. All right, so for our Aries, what else would you like them to know, please? What else for our Aries? Okay, I feel like it's this one right here. And you surrender your fear of intimacy. And that says you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. And I really don't feel, I know this is about masculine energy for this Mars, but I feel like this healing that's coming in, that this is about you opening up to the love that they are offering you, these ancient ones, the spiritual world. Really opening that up to help you heal whatever the impacts were from your interactions with that masculine energy that's coming up for this healing, for this health coming in. We're going to get more information, of course. We got 3 tarot decks we're pulling from today. The first one is the Chinese tarot. And we'll see what else they want you to know about this healing and opening your heart. So what else would you like our Aries to know, please? Okay. Okay, and that one right there. Then we have the Runic Tarot. Okay, what else? What else for our Aries, please? Okay, they do want that one and that one. Okay. And then lastly, we have the Good Tarot. And there's your cards. Okay. They're like boom, boom, boom. And you actually got 4 of those. So we're going to start off with the one that showed itself, which is the Page of Cups. Cups are your emotions. Pages are really representation of newness, an upper level, moving to a new level in your emotions, which is totally in alignment with what we're talking about here. It also, pages were communicators, right? They were the ones that ran errands, but they're also the ones that went, hear ye, and spread messages. And so this is about messages of love coming in, which is totally making sense too, with those ancient ones bringing you messages. And then you have the Page of Coins, so another message. So messages coming from the outside world as well. And this also is a different level of your self-worth and how you relate your worth to the outside world, as well as new opportunities that come in. So there is this change and this change up that's happening here for you. A lot of newness coming in, obviously. Yeah, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Endings and new beginnings, card number 10. And the Wheel of Fortune does have a story that Spirit gave me, which is all about that you chose before you came down here. Your higher self chose you, your human body, to represent in its avatar, to live this human experience through. Chose when you're going to be born, when you're going to withdraw back out of your body to be fully back in spirit, but all these fated events that you wanted to experience as you went through this life. And within each of those fated events, you still have a mighty power, a superpower called the power of choice, free will. And you get to choose within each of those fated events what it means, like what story you're going to apply to it, and also what emotion you want to experience as you're going through it. And so this healing comes about with this realization that everything that came into your life, these fated events, didn't happen to you, but they were happening for you. They were designed. And that within each moment, you have this power to choose what it means and how you want to feel. So the responsibility for your adventure comes back to you. And at first you're like, what? I don't like this. I'm responsible for all this. But when you think about it, you're like, wow, no one else has power over my life. I get to choose all this, my free will, my power of choice. I get to decide no matter what comes my way, what it means, what I want to feel. So it brings a lot of freedom from it. Takes you off this drama train that you feel is about to leap off the tracks and explode, and realize that you're on more of a monorail train that's moving very smoothly attached to the track, and you move from that place of victimhood where life is happening to me to powerful place where life is happening for you. So I feel like this is part of this endings and these new beginnings. This new level is because of this knowledge that's coming in there for you. Yeah, and then you have the Knight of Cups. So you have the cups, the emotions. The knights are all, of course, what do knights do? They quest. And this knight, he has the chalice, the Holy Grail in his hand there, which is full of the unconditional love of the creator of all things. So this night, this quest that you're on is definitely connecting to a higher love. And that's what you're searching for here. Nights are also movement. So you are moving up to this new place of love towards unconditional love as well. Let's see what else we got here. I'm loving this. And then you have the Eight of Cups. Beautiful. Eight of Water. This is all about you're ready to leave behind those emotions that are no longer serving you. You're moving to a new place in your emotional existence, which is exactly what we've been talking about. So it's perfect. You do have the Six of Fire, the Six of Wands. So this is seeing your desire for recognition going through a transformation. Instead of looking to the human world for the recognition of who you are, your success, blah, 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 blah. You really are switching it to where you are connecting to the ancient ones. You're connecting to the heavenly realms and looking to them for your recognition rather than the physical world. I really feel like you got recognition in the outside world, and it was like, it was like, why is this so empty? This isn't anything like I thought it was going to feel. And so with this connection to the spirit world, you're understanding this higher fulfillment, especially with that connection to the unconditional love that you get from the higher realms. And as you realize how much they love you and how highly they think of you, like if you could see through their eyes how proud of you that they are, not just for coming down here and being brave enough to be a human and have this human experience, because it's difficult to, as massive and big and powerful we are, to pretend we're these little tiny little ants that are moving along this little planet in the middle of this giant universe is like, wow, they're in awe of that alone. But also, they've seen every moment of your life, understood every thought, every emotion, every choice, everything in your life. And they're so proud of you for all that you've gone through, because you have, I won't even say survived, you have thrived, you have overcome every negative experience and challenge that you have had in your life, or you wouldn't be watching this video right now. And they're very proud of that. And so as you're seeing yourself through these ancient eyes, you're seeing this pride that they have in you. And then you have the Ace of Air, so Ace of Swords. This is wonderful. Again, new beginnings, all this newness that's coming in here. But the air swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. And so you are having this change of communication, this change of your thoughts and beliefs, and new ideas coming in. Air also represents communication. And so with all these pages, you're going to be just flooded during this Mars retrograde period with messages of love, of communication from the spiritual world, more specifically, who are known as the ancient ones. So be ready for messages. Try to get as much quiet time as you can away from all the chaos and the noise, and really connect to them, because they are wanting to chat with you. Yeah, because now you have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Air. So this is the balance of heart and mind. Not only does she rule the air and the swords, but she also has a helping of cups, waters. And so it's heart and mind, the balancing of the thoughts and the heart. And you do have this wonderful balancing coming in here. You're getting just on so many levels. This queen is really standing out to me. Just that she gets it. She knows that if you're too much in your mind, that it's boring, and if you're too much in your heart, it's too chaotic. And that's this beautiful combination of heart and mind that is allowing you to really open up and really have this next level experience. I mean, it's all over the place with all these, you have movement, you have the wheels turning, endings and new beginnings, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. So wonderful, wonderful energy coming in here. And I'm still blown away. The ancient ones are calling you to communicate with them and interact with them. And this is for the entire Mars retrograde, which starts September 4th for that pre-shadow, goes all the way through March 16th of next year. So they want to go on this journey with you. They want to develop this close, personal, intimate relationship. They want you to be able to open your heart to them and trust them, and to really feel the love from above, to feel this unconditional love that has no conditions. Nothing you can do to lose it, nothing you can do to gain more of it, because you already have 100% of it. Wow. I am loving this for you, Aries. I am excited to see what they communicate, because you're going to be getting messages from all over the place with them, and I am loving this energy for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign. Also, a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you will be notified of any new videos that do come out on this channel. Doing those things also helps spread the love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like a video, share a video, comment on a video, especially subscribing to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy excited it does want to share the videos and messages of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And recently, I also added a scaling price model to my recorded videos, where you have a variety of price points that you can pick per the different recorded videos for personal readings. So you can better choose whatever price point meets your budget if you're looking for a personal reading. Again, all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, Aries, I'm still blown away. I'm super excited for you, and please know that as you're going through this beautiful introduction to these ancient ones, that every second of every day of your life, that you truly are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.